Hey everyone, Bricknut here. In this video I thought I would take a look at a couple of the sets I got for my birthday as birthday gifts, and a couple of other sets not related to my birthday. I'm going to start with the birthday ones. So I got a Lego Technic set, and this is, I've got the manuals here, 42084. It's a 2-in-1 set, and a number of months ago now, I can't remember exactly when I bought this set, but I built this one. The sort of a roll-on, roll-off type deal. You know, you can drop the skip or the body bit down and pick it back up again. This body bit does actually come off, it's just got that hook bit. I will eventually do a full review on these, I just haven't got to it yet. Been meaning to do it for a while, but I've been wanting to get this one before I do it, or to get another one of these sets so I can build this one up. This is the airport fire truck, but I think I'm going to make a little modification because I think it looks a little bit ridiculous with the back wheels there. I think I need to go in a little bit, and I can actually move them. So I am going to do that. In fact, I'll do that on camera in a minute. The next set I got is a Lego City set, but I cannot remember the set number. Again, that's twice. So I'm going to quickly bring this up. I'll just type in City Police on the Lego website. It'll bring up all the police sets. Like so, and I scroll down, there it is. It's the Mountain Fugitive set, which is set number 601701. Again, I'll do a full review on this in the future. There's the quad bike. I do like the little blue light post on this one. It's got a little chain on the back as well. Quite a nice little quad bike. Downside is it doesn't actually say police on it. Here's one of the other figures. Unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because I don't like the fact Lego did this, they kind of cheated. Look, I don't know how well that's going to come up, but they've used the same lady's face for both of the female figures. Oh, I've just dropped her on the floor. You get this little bad guy escaping on a log with a shovel as a oar. And I've noticed that Lego now do these. They're 1x2 tiles, but they're actually shaped like a gold bar instead of just an ordinary 1x2 tile. I like that. I think that's a nice idea, although I have to say, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but the quality of the plastic seems to be, it doesn't feel as good or as solid as it used to be. I don't know if it's just me or... She's disappeared. I was looking for that police officer and she's totally disappeared. I can't see her. I don't know where she bounced off to. Oh, I better pick her up actually. She's right underneath my chair wheel. Then you get the little tree here with a little beehive and a little hidey hole for the gold. There should be 2 gold bars, but I don't know where the other one is at the minute. It might actually be over there where I initially tipped the carrier bag out from when I brought these home. There's the other bad guy. I like his scruffy hairstyle. I was going to pinch him for a sig fig, but I'll pinch the hairstyle for a sig fig, but it doesn't really suit mine, does it? The other thing I bought was this month's magazine, Lego City magazine, that is. Because Lego don't just have a general magazine. They sort of have a magazine for each of their themes. I know they do a Friends one. They do a Ninjago rather, They do the Nexo Nights. They do Lego City. I think they're the only ones they do, but I buy the City ones for the polybags. So we've got our Garbage Man Gary, apparently, according to the comic in the latest magazine, but disappointingly he doesn't have printing on the back. I don't know, maybe I'm just disappointed because I'm so used to figures these days, you know, having printing on the back, see? So I just thought that was a bit disappointing. Mind you, for the price of the magazine and this, I suppose I can't really complain. But you also get the wheelbarrow. So I've got a few of these now. I wonder why they're all red. I've not seen a wheelbarrow made in any other colour apart from red. If there is one out there, feel free to let me know, because I'd like to see it. But all of mine are red, and I don't recall seeing any in any other colour. I think a grey one might be an option, just to add variety, that's all. Anyway, you get the broom as well. The obligatory broom. I have loads of shovels and brooms, believe it or not. And of course, you get the trash cans, which I'm going to put to use. The lids do open, but it's a bit stiff, so... Oh, no, that one's open by itself. Ooh, that one doesn't want to, but you can get the two lids. I've never seen a blue one. I've got brown, grey and green of these containers, but that's the first blue one I've seen. Which is probably one of the other reasons I actually wanted this, just because of the blue one. That's meant to be for the non-organic trash, and the green is meant to be for the organic. So in the green one we do have like a wooden stick thing. It's like one of the carrot ends, but in brown rather than green. And a bone. Obviously they would go in the organic bin, like so. And what they give you for the non-organic bin is one of these little bottles. A trans black bottle. I prefer to call this like a smoked type thing. Like smoked glass rather than trans black, I don't know. That's just my own preference. And I have just literally realised that all this is a modified 1x2 round brick. Look, it's a 1x2 round brick with a bottleneck stuck on it. I never actually noticed that until I was just looking at it. I was like, oh, that's actually quite smart. You know, because I could basically use an existing mould, but with the added stem on it, that's all. I bet that's a cheaper way to produce certain parts. But there we go. And I like the fact that, you know, the bottle causes this lid to sit up. It just looks a bit more realistic, especially if you're looking for realism in your town. I want a mix of both in mine. I just think these little polybag sets are just nice supplementary sets for a Lego City. So he will definitely be going in my city. Now the weird thing is about Garbage Man Gary here, I do know a bloke called Gary who's got the facial hair like I have. And this little guy has actually got the crow's feet as well, to show he's got a bit of age to him. So he is almost a good lookalike for the guy I know called Gary. That's quite a quite a coincidence, I think. Oh, some of these figures, especially the new ones, they have really stiff heads to turn. Actually, speaking of heads, one thing that I like that Lego changed is the ladies' hairpieces. When I've got a hat, they mould the lady's hairpiece in with the hat, like this one. They didn't used to do that at first. They had it so you'd swap hairpiece with a hat, which I didn't like, because then your lady figure looked like she was bald. So I actually do like that piece. Again, I'm not sure if that's cheaper than having two separate pieces. It probably is, actually. Because I know Lego like to try and keep their manufacturing price down, which in turn keeps the set prices down, because obviously the more it's going to cost to manufacture these, the higher the price has got to be, and then everybody is miserable. Anywho, the last thing, which there will be a review on eventually. I've just got to order a few more bits, and that's this fire truck here that I decided to build. I've put some red plates, hinge plates in here temporarily because I want to see what it looked like, but I've got to order a couple of these in black, and I also need, I'm sure I've got them, I just can't find them, some of these pieces in grey. I need 3 of them. Now, I tried eBay, and they were selling, the sellers were selling these at ridiculous cost, so I think I'm going to resort to Bricklink for these. The cheapest I found actually for one of these little pieces was 99p. Yeah, I guarantee I could find them cheaper on Bricklink. So yeah, I've got the hinge plates I need. I'm watching on eBay, but to be honest, if I'm going to get these on Bricklink, I might as well look for the hinge plates on Bricklink, and I'm going to have another look through my collection, because I am certain I have some of these in grey somewhere. I know I had a bunch of them in assorted colours, but I cannot find any of them. Not one. But this was actually inspired by a comment left on the recent review I did of a newer version of this from 1994, I think. No, I think it was 1992. Somewhere in the early 1990s. Someone commented that there was one before the one I reviewed, which I actually have on the shelf, but I can't remember if I've done a review on that one or not. And then I remembered that this one existed, so I went on Peeron.com to look through the inventory list just to see if I had the parts, and I had most of them, aside from, well, the parts that are missing, like I've already listed. That was it. So I figured I'd build this one as well. I know I've got at least one figure that would go with this, but there should be 2, so it might be a bit difficult finding it. But if I do ever find one, then it will go with this. But the one I have got, I will put with this model. And speaking of reviews, I'm a step closer to reviewing that crane, because I really do like that set. It's one of my favourite 1990s sets, that one. Got to find the figure for it as well, because he's gone walkabout. I'm sure minifigures walk around on their own when we're asleep, you know, because I have found mine in weird and wonderful places. That's probably just me forgetting I put them there, but it sounds funnier when I say, you know, I don't know. I think I'm tired because I haven't had a lot of sleep. But I think I just need the one part for that container now, the window frame. I've got the blue door, but obviously with that little peg piece that the blue door clips onto, or the shutter, because that's what they really are, as window shutters, it snapped off, so I can't put it on. I don't even know how it snapped off. I think I accidentally did it when I was putting the shutter on. I'm actually going to double check my collection as well, because I don't think I've got a spare blue window with the shutter tabs on, but I will have another look. But I found the missing piece for the actual crane and got that put back on. Oh, that one is missing the bar. The container is missing the bar from the top that allows the crane to lift it. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here, so thanks a lot for watching and stay tuned for some more reviews. Again, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.